the world was trying to control crimes, and that's why Nuremberg was established. It was the first court. After Nuremberg was Yugoslavia, Rwanda tribunals, and now we have a permanent court. And for me, it was very important that the first case we start was about child soldiers. So we are today in trial against Thomas Lubanga, a leader of the militia in the Congo, and we prosecute him for the crime to recruit children and transform them into soldiers. And the evidence show in the Lubanga case how they did it. Kids playing football were taken and transformed in soldiers. They brutalized them. If they lose a bullet, they receive hits, 250 hits. They were forced to beat fellow child soldiers when they lost a bullet. The girls was even worse. The girls abducted 12 years old, 13 years old. They were forced to cook, to kill, and to be sex slaves. That was their life. The children was in the Tomás Lubanga case. Was difficult for us to get children who can present the problem because some of them are destroyed, and all of them have difficulties to remember what happened to them because it's a very painful experience. All of them have nightmares. So, but basically we got more than 8 former child soldiers who came to the court and explained the atrocity they suffer. And for me, I believe if Tomás Lubanga is convicted, the message will be clear. In the world, no one, no army, no armed group could use children to transform into soldiers. The world had to learn how to improve the mechanism to avoid the use of children as soldiers and then try to recover them. We found in particular painful the girl soldiers' problems because the girl has this dual status. They are soldiers plus sex slaves. Sometimes they are ignored in the program to recover them, and they need help desperately because they were raped and sometimes they are marginalized. So we are committed to avoid these marginalizations of these poor girls who, after being abused by the criminals, are ignored by societies. So the court is helping to highlight this problem. But in particular, after the Lubanga decision, will be a time to maximize the impact of the court decision. I appreciate this opportunity to explain to you, this is coming. It will be a decision on the use of child soldiers as a war crime. And then we have to be sure that in any country in the world, they understand the message. You cannot use children as killers. You cannot use girls as cook, soldiers, and sex slaves. Children should be respected. They have to be in the school, being educated. It's not admissible to transform them into killing machines, into sex slaves. That is the message the court is issuing, and I'm very glad that working together we can prevent this awful crime.